Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome back to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time around we shall be going over a game on Teranas Stand. It's going to be featuring Blade, who is spawning as the blue human player on the top left. He will be playing up against an orc player known as Ice Orc, who is spawning as the red orc player on the bottom right. Matchup is going to be taking place on Teranas Stand, as I have stated earlier. As the matchup is underway, we're just gonna speed things up a bit because we know what's coming. Nothing very different from either of the sides. They'll be sending out their scout sooner than later, perhaps, or maybe they may opt for going for no scouting at all. As we have the standard choice for both of the players coming in. This is Teranas Stand, and it's a good map. When it comes to orc and human, I guess both of them can have a lot of things. Those creep camps, the mercenary camp, the gold mines. The gold mine is rather easy to defend. The natural expansion, the distance expansion is also a very good option to creep out. At least if you don't want to expand at the distance expansion, that's also one thing. But it's easier to creep it out as compared to the natural expansion, as we have one footman go toward the orc player's base just to check out what exactly he will be doing, while the human player goes for the goblin laboratory camp, the orange one. Orc player rushing in with the blade master. He wants to go for a full harassment style gameplay, as we have the grunt coming in from the other side of the map, and blade master is right now windwalking. I'm just gonna change this a bit, and okay, the colors are actually different. So it's fine, it's fine. We have the blade master now trying to hit the footman. Gonna be going after that water elemental, as the human player is done creeping and he left behind the Tome of Strength, which the orc player will definitely pick it up. Human player did reach level 2, and that kind of solves the purpose for the human player to creep, power creep, that is, it is early. And the orc player, although didn't really get a lot from that attack, from that that's one thing he did which we kind of missed out. He actually sold off his TP and bought himself that circlet from the human player's shop. Human player is going towards the orc player's green camp. I'm not sure if he's going to go for the orange one as well. Orc player definitely spotted him, because we saw him go right through the orc player's base. And here he comes. Here comes the blade master, and human player going towards the backside and picking himself a nice little boost of speed. That's gonna be helping him get that extra speed advantage, and he needs to be careful. Definitely, we want to get that elemental be killed by those mercenaries. No, those are creeps. Dang it! I'm gonna be calling them mercenaries again and again, because these are like the mercenaries in Heroes of the Storm. Obviously the meaning is different in both of the games. These are creeps, and in Heroes of the Storm they are mercenaries. So anyways, enough about that game. As we have this game continuing, orc player spreading out his units across the map and doing some creeping with the blade master. He definitely needs to level up a bit, because his aggression isn't coming too handy, and this creep camp which I was talking about, the distant expansion, it is rather easier to creep this expansion out as compared to this one, because well, it's near. I think it's a green camp. I do have a feeling that it's a green. Okay, I came in, and the grunts are attacking the archmage. Yeah, it's a green camp. So human player, after successfully creeping that camp out, reached level 3 with the archmage. Orc player is still staggering at level 1, although he has reached tier 2, dropping out the spirit lounge, I mean, and the beastery. Human player is also creating the tier 2 buildings, and he is actually power building them. He wants to get those casters out as soon as possible. We have the Shadow Hunter on the field, and where is the Mountain King? Mountain King is also nearly there. And those level 2 elementals are dealing so much damage. Just look at the DPS on those elementals. Just look at, they literally killed a grunt. Killing a grunt is not an easy feat, and they have managed to do that. Now the Archmage under tremendous pressure. and he's gonna have to TP out to save himself. Would have been a wiser choice to kind of back out than go too much into the battle over there. And it doesn't seem like Human Player is going to be setting up any kind of expansion anytime soon. And okay, maybe I'm wrong. Human Player seems like he is going for an expansion and not. Is he going here? Yep, he's going here. Sending in the MK first in, and Archmage is under the lightning shield. Needs to be really careful not to lose any units over there. And we have the Orc player putting up some healing salves on those units which are still attacking. Tome of Experience, just what the doctor ordered. That's absolutely what the Orc player said at that point. Human player reaching level 2 with the MK early on, as he had backed out his Archmage. And no, Human player is not going to go set up an expansion. He just went in there for the creeping, it seems like, as we have those peasants running back to the base. Or maybe he just didn't have enough gold or enough lumber for that. As we can see, he's only at 130 lumber. He definitely needs a lot more lumber than that. What do we have here? The sorcerer's priests are ready, and on the orc side, the spirit walkers and the raiders are also coming in ready. We have the orc drop in the war mill. They'll be getting the attack, or rather armor upgrades. Maybe getting those. Maybe getting the upgrade for the burrows sooner than later. That upgrade is very necessary at times. Late game, it plays in really well. Your enemy can't really take out your burrows as easy as he can without that, I mean. So Human player seemed like he wanted to go for the green camp, but shifted his attention and went for the Murloc camp instead of the gold mine. While the Orc player is pulling out some creeps from the mercenary camp and creeping that out. And what do we have? We have some spell breakers coming in, and we have some adapt training coming in as well for the spirit walkers. Obviously going to be helpful in removing that slow effect, the slow of the sorceresses. So here comes the slow, and is he done? He's done. He should do some disenchants right away, and all of the units are down to some low hit points, and they are able to escape rather easily. But oh no, maybe I spoke too soon. Human player storm bolted the hell out of that grunt, and this game is turning out to be kind of a one-sided game, as we have the human player. It seemed like he wanted to go for a tower rush, but he's backing out. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I guess he's changing his decisions again and again. It seemed like he wanted to go for the expansion, but no. And I'm not really sure what he's doing. So the orc player is creeping out his goblin lab camp, and as we have both of the heroes on the orc side at level 3, we're just gonna go over the items a bit. As the human player is creeping the mercenary camp. Human player's MK has a punch. He has a stack of awesome items. He got a Sobby Mask, puts a speed, Gloves of Haste, 2 gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Well, we see the Archmage, nothing too very special. I would recommend picking up a TP. TP is very necessary, as we had seen in the earlier game that I casted. Casted isn't the word. Earlier game that I cast. So on the orc side, orc player has the claws of attack plus 6, rings of protection, plus circlet of nobility, and on the shadow hunter we just have some consumables which are easily buyable from the orc shop. So human player pulling those militiamen again, and they kind of transformed back into the near normal state. I'm not sure what he's up to. I'm exactly not sure. So he's backing over them. I guess he wants to go on an expansion, but he can't decide where he wants to expand. And I'm not even sure what he wants to go for an expansion or not. So we have the human player making one of his footmen invisible. The invisible footman is going to be venturing into the orc player's base just to check up what is going on over there, and maybe give the human player a signal of what to do. And peasants once again returning back to the base. I'm not sure what you are doing. I'm absolutely not sure what you are doing. Blade. So Blade, I think he definitely crossed. He definitely seems like he crossed 50 foot now. Yep, he's at 60. Blade is at 66, while the orc player has also crossed 50 food. So I guess it's gonna be kind of an even battle. But human player definitely has the numbers advantage, and human player going in with everything he's got. And oh my, he bolted the Blade Master and used those spell breakers to feedback. Oh my, that was deadly. That was really deadly. Nice game there by the human player. Now going after the raider, orc player pulling out a scroll of speed, and now he's attacking the unit with everything he's got. He's also using the peons in the way. He's also using the spirit linking. He's using everything he's got, and he's not using disenchant for some reason. I guess he doesn't want to disenchant the spirit link just yet. It would be recommended to use the disenchant at these locations and then just spirit link again. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Spirit linking again would be recommended, and there it goes. One more disenchant. Orc player is down to 54 food worth army, and this one is not changing. 51 food now. He's training stuff. He's training stuff, and oh my, human player pulling in the peasants. He's coming in with the tower rush. Orc player needs to be really careful at this point. There goes a nice little healing wave. Here, Orc player trying to surround those human frontal units. In this case, which are the spell breakers. I don't see any footmen in the battle, at least as of now. He's going after Spellbreakers, definitely something that he should be going to work on. Once those Spellbreakers are down, he will be able to attack the heroes. Or maybe a good time to attack the heroes, but human player isn't going to TP out since he doesn't have a TP at all. But despite of not having a TP, human player is doing really well. There goes a nice little Stormbolt and feedback. Blade Master is down to 0 mana and he's slowed, and this is really bad. So we have the workers also attacking with their pickaxe, and now the human player, it doesn't seem like he's retreating at all in any way, and human player is actually took all the spirit link from the orc player. That is looking really bad for the orc player, and I guess this is turning out to be kind of a one-sided game. There were some mistakes that the orc player made. One of the mistakes would be going over 50 food early on. Going over 50 food was necessary to counter the human player's army, but maintaining the 50 food is also necessary to stockpile enough gold, and he didn't have enough items. If you tell me he didn't have any necessary items which he's buying right now, it seems like that potion of invulnerability was so necessary during the battle, and at the same time human player just has too many units right now. Human player just has too many units. Training a what do you call it? Oh, I forgot the name. The demolisher, the catapult demolisher would be a good option for the orc player, but well, it's a little too late now. He's definitely going to be losing this one. Human player will take this game. As you can see, oh my, we got the Mountain King falling down the hit points, and there's a nice little invisibility being used on the MK, and he's hexed but he's invisible. Oh my, he's also dusted for some reason. Orc player actually bought dust. It's unusual for the orc players to go for dust. And Stormbolt to death. Stormbolted to death. Well, that was kind of a one-sided game when it came to the last part of it. In the middle part, it was still human player still had the upper hand and everything, but orc player, there were a lot of things that the orc player could have done to avoid that. Orc player went for the aggression early on, but didn't really score anything much. Maybe he should have had the grunts attack some creeps and get himself some creeping done. Some experience points may have been soaked up. That may have been giving him that extra advantage early on. So that was an okay game. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and that would be all. Z out. Bye bye.